Hey everybody, how we doing today? So we are finally back at it. Beautiful day today. Got about 84 degrees, full sun. So I'm gonna do some flash drifting just to see what's out and about. Testing out some my gear and make sure I'm all rigged up, get ready for some fishing. And test out some of my noose things that Santa gave me. But I've actually been just kind of holding off through the holidays. It gets kind of hectic down here in Key West for like those major holidays for Christmas, New Year's. People go a little crazy, so I try to stay off the roads and off the water until things settle down a bit. So we're into the new year. Things have chilled out a bit. A good example was that last video I did was about like the quick tour of this south side Key West beaches. Well, right in the beginning, I started off with just like, the priority is just to survive because of the craziness. Well, that same day, that evening, we literally have that one road that I was talking on, maybe about a block and a half down. The only little bit of a turn with, and they actually have a stop light there for that purpose because it's a little bit of a turn. Somebody either was just not paying attention or driving while intoxicated, basically going too fast, lost control, missed that turn, ended up going through a parking lot right through there and running into a boat and dying, killing the driver, and then the passenger, I'm not sure, critically injured or whatever, but just demolished the front end, got pushed right underneath a boat that was basically on a trailer for sale in there, and dead. Just like that same day. So I mean, that's just kind of the things that I deal with, and that's why a lot of times during these major holidays, 4-day weekends, I take a hard pass on getting on the road because I have to drive 10 miles out of Key West to get to my general fishing areas, and just being on the roads is just insane. So but we are back. I'm going to show you my Christmas gifts, and then I'm targeting flat species, primarily these guys with wire, to see if there's any cudas around. Still looking for that, but that's the plan. So the Santa gifts that I got, I got a new seat. Awesome. This is a Yak Gear. I don't remember what model it is. I'm just testing it out. I just got it in, or I've had it in, but it's first time using it. So I still need to adjust the straps and so forth. Seems pretty good. We'll have to see how it goes. I'm not sure. I probably have to either plug those or leave them open. I'm not sure. Second thing I've got is a new jacket, rain jacket. My other one is still perfect, but the zipper is gone on it. So I would still use it, except when I'm running and gutting, I get tons of oversplash, and not having a zipper kind of kills it because it just gets splashed. And third, I've got a new head strap for the GoPro. So the other one was just so stretched out, it was always flopping over. I couldn't get it tight. So the only thing I have to do is get the, I forgot was to add the float on this one. So if I lose the GoPro overboard, I don't lose it. So I gotta be careful today, and I'll put it on tonight. But that's what I got for Christmas from Santa Claus and Patreon. Thanks, guys. Well, I'm out on the Gulf side. Fish Hawk Key is basically it. Just because the way the wind's blowing, I knew it would just kind of blow me right along this flat side here. I've seen one bonefish and a couple of small barracudas. That was it when I first made the turn here. And all I'm just going to do is let the wind blow me, look for objects in the water, a little bit choppy because of the wind. And then I've got this Rapala or Yuzuri with some trace of wire on it. And then that's what I'll be launching. I've got my flats anchor so I could drop that overboard to stop if I see any fish. This first time out in almost 2 weeks, so we're just gonna see what the conditions are and hopefully bend a rod. Hey, we caught something. Good old buddy jackhead. Man, he swallowed that plastic. Ugh. Man, you wanted that bad. Little jack. I found these cow baits, so that's what I'm trying to throw here. Something with a little smaller profile, just with a small, low profile jig head. Seemed to work. That was like the first cast. Normally I'd like to be using my gulp shrimp, doing the same thing. I'm just kind of tossing in these pocket areas. And like that. Stupid kudas. Dang it. Man. Let's see if we can get any action inside here. Get out of there. There we go. Just like bass fishing. Little log sticking out there. Bass with teeth. I'm just working this mangrove shoreline here, looking for little pockets that I could just drop this in there. It doesn't sink real fast, and it's got that glass minnow look to it, and because it's light, I can get into a spot and just basically just pop it and kind of keep it in that little strike zone. Wind's blowing a little bit, but I'm able to kind of stay out of the way pretty much. Just get it down in there, let it sink bottom, just give it a little twitching. Get out of there. Get out of there. Nice big boy. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Bass fishing at its best. Enough. That boy. Bam. Let go. Doesn't want to let it go. There you go. Nice cow bait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nice though. Got him in this, hidden in this little pocket underneath those cuts there. Just flicking it in. Hey, I caught my target species. About 1/10 the size that I want, but nonetheless. Keep cutting off my jigs, you stinky thing. Yay! You are what I wanted. Stinkies. This guy's about destroyed. It'll survive. All right, that was a quickie day. Losing the sun, so gonna call it an evening. I worked out, got to test everything like usual. I haven't been on the water for a while. Everything still works, motor fires up, so we're all good there. Rods, reels, everything, all the pieces are there, so happy about that. The new stuff, dry underneath, I like that. Today it doesn't really make a difference because it's 80 degrees and the water's back up, probably close to 80 degrees again as well, so not such a worry. But when we get those cold streaks, it's nice to stay dry. The headband for the GoPro should help out, I think. No more of those flopped over where I'm videoing the brow of my hat the whole time. I just gotta remember to put on the float on it. And the seat's gonna work out fine. I think I just need to put a foam piece underneath it. The original Hobie seats are pinned in and they're a bit forward, so you're not sitting in the lowest spot. Whereas this one, because there's no arch on it, it sits all the way in the lowest spot and you get all wet. So I think what I'll do is I'll put another foam piece right under the bottom there, and that'll raise me up and it should be fine. So little few mods to do, but otherwise happy about everything. Yeah, So let's get back to some fishing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next video. Bye.